Hey everybody, it is Jacqueline over here at Homeschool Hangout.xyz, and today we are going to be doing a little bit of a curriculum review. If you like science, if you like nerdery STEM, if you like things that don't require a lot of your time as a parent in homeschooling, do me a favor, like, subscribe, comment, all the things, and let's get into it. So today we are looking at Greg Landry's Homeschool Science membership. And first off, I received this complimentary product as part of the Homeschool Review Crew, as many things lately, and I do promise I will be doing some other videos soon. But this is a faith-based college prep science collection. I'm going to call it a collection. So just up front, though, it is faith-based, and it is a robust collection of science classes that are great for homeschool families with kids. It marks it as 6th grade. I say all the way down to 2nd. In my household, it would have been appropriate when my kids were in 2nd. And all the way into college. And there's, seriously, I haven't spent, the time I've spent on this is to look at it for this review, in addition to my kids taking the class. I do both. So I don't know whether or not to start with the classes or the money, because I like money and I like knowing that up front, but let's start with the classes. This is a collection of all the sciences. They come with video lessons. They come with downloadable texts or PDFs of the books. Now, most of those that I've looked at so far, little homework, little book. It's a, I want to say it's a light science class. That's how my high schoolers describe them, as a light science class. And there is a lab environment for chemistry, biology, and I believe physics. You also get a bunch of extras with your membership, like Faith TV, Dwell, which is another faith-based media, and Right Now Media. And I've had Right Now Media for a while. I like it. It's a lot of Bible studies and just biblical learning, some documentaries, cartoons for younger kids, that kind of stuff. Faith TV and Dwell, I've looked around at it, and it has movies and stuff too, where Right Now Media doesn't have so much of the movies. But that's not what you're actually getting. You are getting access to all these classes, and it is a family membership. So you don't pay per class, you don't pay per student, anything like that. So that leads us to the money side of it. It starts at, and I've written it down, for the first 6 months, $97 for the whole family. Then it goes down every 6 months until you get to about $37 for 6 months. And then you can just keep it going. For me, had I found this younger, I would have gotten this a lot earlier for my children. Now, I have to be honest. My high schoolers take something closer to an AP level high school science class in person right now with a friend of ours. It's the only reason I don't actively look for science classes for them. But I do like the fact it has a lot of classes she doesn't teach. So they're doing that. My 10th grader is doing marine biology, and I just all of a sudden blanked on what my high schoolers do, my seniors doing. But they have earth and space science, they have embryology and endocrinology. So if you've got a science kid, there's going to be a lot of different types. They even have a class on college study skills. So you have a wide variety, and I can see this seriously if you got it in 6th grade. And this was all the science they did in their lives, just rolling class to class to class. Now, these classes, you will have 2 options. He teaches live current classes that get graded. So you submit homework every week, you do the virtual labs, and you turn them in, and he issues a grade. Or you do like how my kids did it, which is a self-paced class. He doesn't collect homework, he doesn't collect labs, that's up to you on what you want to do. For us, this works out because, like I said, my 10th grader is taking her last high school science class because she's taken 4 high school science classes, and she's taking anatomy, physiology with her senior brother this year. So they are, and he's also taking 2nd semester college physics. So my kids just happen to have a lot of science. But I really like it. He does focus on kind of the more creative side of science. And when I say that, I mean he encourages them to draw pictures in their notes. He teaches them how to color code their notes, how to pull out important information to for the test, all of that kind of stuff. He encourages them to doodle and draw their notes while he's lecturing. Most of them look like they're about 30-minute lectures. I will say one of the benefits of a at your own pace course is, frankly, my kids found him just a little slower and more deliberate. But if you've watched any of my videos, you know they come from a family of fast talkers. So they just crank up the lecture speed to 1.25 or 1.5x. And they enjoy that. Likewise, I think you can turn down the speed. One of the other big pluses that they don't sell it on, I've heard no one mention so far, they are using something called Canvas, which is from, I think it's infrastructure, I cannot remember. It's from Instructure, because I'm on their press list. And teaching them how to use Canvas is another big benefit to this. And the reason I say that is the junior college that my kids are currently attending and that I got a degree from, other junior colleges I've attended, and other four-year universities all can use Canvas. So they're going to come in with a familiarity that'll be very important. And I say this because some of our friends are college professors, including the one my son's taking for physics, who I also had for physics, of watching these kids not be able to understand how to use Canvas, which I personally feel is very easy, but I understand this is my jam. Computers are what I do. But that is an added benefit that I haven't heard really mentioned in their own press or their own sales pages. But I think that you cannot underestimate its importance. It takes away some of the college fear to know that even if you're not using Canvas specifically, there are other ones that, like here locally, the Christian University uses a different one. I do not remember which environment it was, but my husband was teaching a college class out there. And so he learned that one. Fresno State has something else. And so knowing how to use these online systems will really help them do well. How to check dates, how to submit things, how to all that stuff. It's very important. I know it seems silly, but I just know how nervous some of these kids are and how much of a challenge it is. Overall, I think it's a great program. My kids have been taking science in person since second grade, first grade, so they really do like the hands-on stuff in person. But part of it is their science teacher is a unicorn. She is just so awesome, and they have had her seriously since first grade, and it's been the same teacher. And so that's the only reason that I wasn't specifically looking for something like this. Something I really like too is if science isn't your jam, I like physics. Biology, not even. Not my thing. Anatomy, endocrinology, no. Study skills, sure. But this is something that will really, he's an expert. You don't need to be. And if you want to talk about it with your kids, that's how we tend to do all subjects my children take from someone else. Great. But you don't need to be an expert. You don't need to grade it. You don't need to do all these things. He does have broken out, like, some of these are semester classes, some of these are year-long classes, and he has broken out credits. Frankly, I'm in California, and I view high school biology, as a year-long. And I think he does too, but if you want to get in and pair like endocrinology with marine biology for 2 semesters or whatever, he tells you basically what to expect as far as credits-wise. And so, yeah, we really like it. I highly recommend it. Thank Homeschool Review Crew for providing me the opportunity. And you can check out links to this membership down in the description. Also, you can head over to the Homeschool Review Crew, and these are my views. This is what my children and I thought together. They may have different opinions, so feel free to go check out the other opinions and let me know what you think. Just so you know, if you go to the site, he has some freebies for you. You can check out some stuff before you commit money. So go check it out. Let me know what you think, and I will talk to you all later. Bye!